Hello.
And welcome to the vlog.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the vlog. It's going to be the last one before Christmas.
Yeah, my goodness.
So we thought we'd take the opportunity to say Happy Christmas and thank all of our subscribers, all of our viewers, and everybody that supports the channel. So all the comments that you make throughout the year that we've read and answered have been fantastic. And long may they continue.
Absolutely, and Happy New Year for 2020.
Indeed, yeah, prosperous, happy 2020. So, but we thought we'd give you a very brief intro before we get into the Blisworth Tunnel is Missing Part 2. It's been a bit of a delay coming. And we thought we'd give you some information about our first year of continuous cruising to prove that wide beams do move.
Yeah, so you know that we left Devizes in...
31st of December.
31st of December it was. We travelled the whole length of the canal.
And that was how many miles?
And I've got it all written down. Let's have a look. 59 miles on the canal.
We then went on to the Thames and we did
55 miles on the Thames.
And then we joined the Grand Union, and so far we've done
130 miles. We've done 266 locks and 244 miles.
So,
which is quite incredible, really.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's been a hell of a lot of fun, a lot of moving,
hard work.
Yeah, a lot of locks. But the truth of the matter is, we wouldn't have changed it for the world. It's been fantastic fun. So,
and next year, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Be a lot of travelling, but
hopefully the CRT will realise that we've done our 21 miles this year. Yeah. So there we go. So it just leaves us to say Happy Christmas.
Yes.
Have a fantastic New Year. We hope you like the footage that's coming of our return through the Blisworth Tunnel.
Yeah, we met up with some other YouTubers who very kindly helped us through the Stoke Bruerne locks.
That's right, yeah. Lisa and Glen from A Life Full of Meaning, we mentioned them in the video.
Yeah.
Oh, and we also, before we went through the Blisworth Tunnel, had a little drink with, well, more than a little drink actually. Mark and Debbie came over, and to be honest,
from Well Deck Diaries,
to say that they drank us dry, I think is probably an understatement. At one point, Debbie had her head in the cupboard under the sink, looking for Domestos. That's how bad she was. So, oh, and by the way, Debbie, if you're watching, private joke, she'll know what that means. As for Hockley, well, he was outrageous, wasn't he?
Absolutely. But we do have to say thank you to him because he did save Eric from the canal.
He did, yes. Eric fell in, and there was a tiny little gap. And
how
luckily,
he fell in, no idea.
And luckily, Mark was on hand to reach down, grab him, and pull him out yet again. And he also, not that he saved him before, but Eric's fallen in before. And he also fixed my bow thrusters, which I was very pleased with as well.
So thank you.
I owe him a bottle of brandy for that.
Yeah.
And
over
Debbie,
Christmas.
There's a bottle of Domestos for you as well. So anyway, thank you for watching.
Have a great New Year. Have a good Christmas.
And we'll see you in 2020.
Yeah. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Now it's supposed to have lots and lots of...
As we entered the tunnel, we had no idea that our camera was about to stop working just shortly after this footage was taken. So in order for us to get footage of a wide beam going through the Blisworth Tunnel, we went through to Blisworth Village, turned around and came back through the tunnel.
So we stood here waiting for the Canal and River Trust to turn up to see us through the tunnel. It was agreed 5 days ago now, 4 days ago. Yep. Confirmed, voicemail, told to get here, make sure we're here by 7:30 ready. It's now, what's the time now?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. No one's here. So we're outside the Blisworth Tunnel. We're at the Blisworth end, so we've come through from Stoke Bruerne. We've turned around at Gayton junction, and now we are going to be heading back through the Blisworth Tunnel behind me. And I thought I'd tell you a little bit about it. It is the largest Widebeam tunnel in the UK. So we're doing the largest one. It's 357 yards, 200 and something metres, but we'll put it all in the bit down the bottom for you. And it was begun in 1793 when a team of navvies took 3 years to dig by spade and candlelight. But about halfway through, they went off at an angle by mistake and hit quicksand, and 14 men were killed in the tunnel. By the end, they had to redig the tunnel into a straight line, which it is today. I think there's a slight, tiny kink, but nothing major. By the time it opened in 1805, 50 men had lost their lives. It's said to be one of the most haunted tunnels. So it's a bit spooky. And it was very spooky being here last night, overnight, waiting to go through. Let's see how we get on today. Okay, so I phoned the Canal and River Trust and just had a guy call to say that he's going to see us through the tunnel and we're ready to go. So here's the other side, making sure nobody else comes through because we take up the whole width of the tunnel. We'll see you the other side. It's very dark in there, so I don't think the camera will probably pick up how it is, but we'll still show you it nice and dark. Here we go. We're going in. It's dark from here. So the time is 8:39 and we'll see how long it takes us to go through. We're going to get ready for our first soaking. You can see up there. Stalactites, stalagmites. Oops. Got a drench in. And here, water. Means we're going to get another soak in, I think. I'm going to put my hood up, I think. Where do we go? In the middle somewhere, I think. Amazing. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm getting soaked for you guys. And this bit of the tunnel here is all done with reinforced concrete. There's still some amazing formations in here. There's a lot of water coming down here. I won't be standing on that side, if you can see. Mark's going to get a soak in there. crumbling brickwork up there. The walls kind of come in a little bit more in the new bits. There's a little bit more space at the sides. I mean, it's the same width of the canal at the bottom, but it just feels a bit easier as you're going through the newer parts. $900 metres to go. Got 700 metres to go. We're in the oldest, or the older part of the tunnel. And I'm not joking, it is freezing in here. Much colder here than it was back there. You wouldn't expect it to be windy in the tunnel. But it really is. It's a bit bizarre. Really windy. $100 metres to go. We can see light at the end of the tunnel. Hooray! It is so cold in here. I hope it's a bit warmer outside. Hello! I think we've got Lisa and Glen out here from A Life Full of Meaning. Peeping around the corner. Oh, fab! It's cold in here. Yeah, just got a little bit of a drench in. Ooh, freezing. Yay! Thank you so much.
Well, we'll walk down with you.
All right then. Yeah.
This lock is in your favour.
Is it?
Yeah, whether it will, because there was a bloke that left Baxter's boat this morning coming up.
So he might have done. Wow! Oh, they're gorgeous.
This is the towpath.
Yeah.
We when we stayed up here, I was trying to upload our vlog on a Sunday morning, and at 5 o'clock I was wandering
Is
the towpath, and there's a bench somewhere just over there, and I just sat with my laptop like this.
Please have internet. She's over. And she didn't fall in. And Glen's down there setting the next lock for us. And it was quite a struggle to open the gates down there. There's so much water in here.
Just saying, we broke the bank on that one.
Oh, really?
Going down the towpath under the bridge like a waterfall.
Really?
Yeah, it just busted down the top there.
So much water. Going over the lock gate. Oh, that'd be a good idea, actually. Heave!
Glen's for hire.
The easiest way to do it after trying to put it back is like slip it over.
So we had the very lovely Lisa and Glen from their YouTube channel, A Life Full of Meaning. Brilliant channel, well worth a watch. Real lifestyle, feel good channel. So we'll put a link in description below. They very kindly helped us through the 7 locks at Stoke Bruerne, which was brilliant. They actually own Nutshell, so people that have been watching YouTubers and boat tubers for a long time will know that Nutshell was the boat that belonged to Magnus and Wendy, and their YouTube channel, A Life in a Nutshell. And the lovely Lisa and Glen have taken on Nutshell and now have their own YouTube channel. Sheep are following us, Mark.
Yeah.
A whole line of them.